I work as a functional family therapist on the child welfare team, which is part of the new evidence-based models for families in the OzChild service. My background before moving into the evidence-based service was in foster care case management, which was very, very different. I knew a bit what I was getting myself into though. I'm from a family of social workers myself. Both my parents worked for OzChild, and even then though, there's been a lot of changes with time, what's happened. But the transition to the evidence-based service was one I was really looking for. It was the opportunity to work in a way that I know is going to be useful to families and not get caught up in all the noise that comes with case management sometimes. So getting away from that was, incredible. The transition to evidence-based practice has been really wonderful, actually. I was someone personally really prepared for it because I knew the work I was doing in my old case management position in foster care. I knew what was working when I would do it, but often the resources aren't structured to go towards what needs to happen, and you get sidetracked by having so much tasks that you know aren't really that helpful or aren't really benefiting any children or foster carers or birth families. So that was really frustrating, and to see models that actually address that and you're getting the therapeutic styles that we're all in it for was, it was a wonderful transition. The training and support you get with going into an evidence-based model was really impressive. We had our team from America that trained us fly out here. We had 2 days of intensive training, but the 2 days before that as well, we had them supporting us in questions we had and getting us ready for that training. And they stayed alongside us for the first month while we were having the program implemented. And since then, they've offered training for each phase, because we have 3 phases in our model, and they come out for another 2 days for each of those. On top of that, we have our supervision one-on-one with our team leaders, which is every fortnight. We have group supervision for 2 hours every week, where we present our cases and support each other. Sometimes we'll listen to the recordings of sessions as well, so we can get that immediate feedback. And we have for 1 hour every week as well, that consult with the American team to get some real advice and make sure we're on model with functional family therapy, child welfare. I think having parents that are social workers, I had just that bit more insight into some of the vulnerable people in the community and seeing what the work that social workers can do as well. So I studied kind of more general arts, leaning towards behavioural studies, and it was then when I was thinking social work, so I decided to become a lifeline telephone counsellor as a way of testing whether I could really do the work. And I just loved that work. It was so, I guess, powerful, having that immediate impact on people in crisis, and with the right skills, how useful they can be there too. And everyone has those vulnerabilities in their life too, so it comes in really useful both personally and professionally. The best thing about working at OzChild is really the reason that brought me to OzChild specifically as well, and that is the great reputation it has in supporting its staff. Because OzChild was the first agency I sought out as a new grad, and having done placements where sometimes you're not supported very well, I was actually actively looking for that support. And both when my parents worked for OzChild, they got that. When I was a student with child protection, I also saw the great reputation OzChild had, and since I've been an employee with OzChild, I've been nothing but supported, and that's why I stay here as well.